Hey, how y'all doing today, guys? Today's historic Brawl commander is Ishkanah, Broodmother, a legendary spider with reach, and gives other spiders you control +1/+2. And then at any point, we can pay 2 mana to exile 2 cards from our graveyard and draft a card from the spellbook. So her spellbook is basically just more spider creature tokens, pretty much everything we're already running one copy of anyways. Yeah, nothing too much there. A couple sorcery spells related to spiders, like spider spawning, which we have a copy of over here. A sorcery that creates a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach for every creature card in our graveyard. It also has flashback, so we can do it twice. So this is basically just a spider tribal deck. You know, just running boys with thick butts. Basically, you know, power level's not too high on this deck, so don't know quite how well it's going to perform. I do enjoy playing tribal decks. I do like playing Spider Tribal, regardless of how good it is. I really do enjoy this deck a lot, especially if your creatures can stay with the field long enough. So with that in mind, we have a couple ways to get our spiders going. We are running a handful of the shapeshifters that can be a spider, or are technically spiders. Realm Walker here came to the battlefield. We choose spider as a type. We can look at the top card of our library at any time, and if a spider happens to be on top, we can cast that spider from the top of our library. We also have Black Market Connections, a newer card that one of the options we can choose is hire a mercenary. That we can create a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling, so technically a spider, for losing 3 life. And to kind of make up for some of that life gain, we do have a handful of casual, I call it, life gain, like the Great Hinge can gain us life a little bit. We also have Mortar Vine Reclamation. I just added this card back in just because I thought I did it earlier, but either way. This card, whenever a creature we control dies, we gain 1 life, draw a card. That can gain us a little bit of life. We have Araska, Golgari Queen. That's one of our planeswalkers. We can sacrifice a permanent if we do gain 1 life, draw a card. For -3, we can destroy a non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less. It's pretty good for sniping our opponent's mana artifacts over time, if it stays around, that is. We probably won't get to the -9, but if we do, it's an emblem that whenever a creature we control deals damage to a player, they lose the game. So, not bad. I think I've done it at least 1 time. We have Rot Widow Pack, a spider with reach that we can pay for 5 mana, exile a creature card from our graveyard, create a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach. Then opponent loses 1 life for each spider we control. So that can kind of be an alternative win con. If anything, it can whittle our opponent down over time. We have Haunting Voyage, that if we have a lot of spiders in our graveyard, we can foretell, cast this card, choose spider, and bring our spiders in our graveyard back to the field. We also have Crippling Fear with a similar thing, but it's kind of like a board wipe. Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't that type get -3/-3 until the end of the turn. So it's pretty nice. We have Back to Nature for a little bit of enchantment removal if we really need to, depending on what decks we go against, like especially Enchantress decks. You have Assault Formation that can basically make our big toughness creatures flip into big power creatures. So Broodmother, instead of being a 3/5, would technically be a 5/5 with a card on the field. Alright, so that's the gist of the deck. Like I said, it's not a powerful deck by any means, but it's a fun deck, I think. If you're interested in playing it yourself, Decklist is in the description. If you want to make any changes, any suggestions, let me know. If you want to see a particular commander, just let me know in the comments too. I'll try to see if I can't make it or make it work. And thanks for watching. Alright, going up against Olivia. So it's either gonna be vampires or some kind of graveyard synergy. Trying to look to see what I got in my hand here. I got a bunch of 3-drops. Here I don't really have much. This hand's a little bit better. think we filter the protection for now, hope for the best. Just come and tap. Looks like it's Vampire Tribal if they're running the land. Yeah, they got the Dracula art too. So, probably go for Recluse. Or Metallic Mimic, maybe? Metallic Mimic might just beat a removal spell, which ain't bad either, I don't think. Granted, they got this now, so depends on what they take. Fine, not too worried about a Sign in Blood. Yep. For banner named Spider. And now we'll start drawing off of our spiders. We can get rid of Soren.
Uncultured monsters.
Okay, they're just +1ing. That's actually really good. Soren.
You lost what little trust I had.
Then we'll play Hitchball. A Milady. Don't need land right now. How much power does... Alright, so Olivia's not a strong power creature, so we can block her. Comes to... They don't have any or anything in the graveyard right now. Don't think Angie's really gonna do much right now, but it is a big blocker for him. Play our commander. Kind of nice. Zombies versus, or not zombies. Spiders versus vampires. And let's see. We'll just pass the turn, see what they do. We have Heroic Intervention if they try to remove anything. Meat Hook can come down now that our creatures, their bodies are a lot bigger. So we could easily pay 5. That's what I figured. Cool. Probably just save Meat Hook for now. Let's draft something from the spellbook here. Or at least something we can play. There's a 4/5. What's mana? We have 5 mana, so we'll go for a Mammoth Spider. Angus Banner's definitely helping us out here a lot. We will play this on black. I guess we can attack in. They still don't have any creatures in their graveyard. They could have a way to give Angie, what's it called? Death Touch. So they can play Olivia if they want. I imagine they probably have something else they could play at this point. Blood in the Snow, maybe. Fine, honestly. Guess we can just draft another. Target player mills 3 cards, then we can return a land from our graveyard to our hand. Destroy a non-creature, non-land permanent, mana value 2 less. None of these are really useful right now anyways, so... Do Fable Passage. This time, we'll grab a green. Activate Broodmother. The thing about the creatures we make, they go to our graveyard, they don't disappear. Which is pretty nice, honestly. Let's go for Windsilk, just because it can make a token. We might draw into something else here. More land. Then we will just attack him. Keep up with their Bloom command. We also can make him lose 2 life. Still don't have any vampires in the graveyard. We can just double block here. I don't know if they meant to attack or forgot that these spiders have reach. Or if they're just kind of whatever right now, you know? And then Wither Bloom. Opponent loses 2 life. And target opponent. And that's a win. Alright, going up against vampires again. Granted, this could just be another kind of graveyard deck. I think we keep just because we have Cultivate here. Olaf is pretty good too. Go Celebrant. Definitely probably want to get rid of that. Meat Hook Massacre can handle Cruel Celebrant. I really wish they didn't nerf this card for Brawl, or like if it was separate. Meat Hook was a... I mean, it's still a good card. Okay, so yeah, definitely want to Meat Hook here soon. Or actually, no, we gotta do it now, don't we? Because this is going to get too big to Meat Hook. Yeah. Problem is, they can also just bring it back with, their commander. Probably drop the Back in Nature. I don't think we're gonna really use it. We can go for Loft next turn. Just Commander.
I did not start this fight, but I will finish it. I abhor my need for blood.
You can do when it dies, you can do Vigilance. I do Loft and -3. Problem is, they can just shoot Loft down. We kind of need to be able to attack their commander. They can have kill spells in their hand. Don't want to send out Broodmother just for that to get destroyed immediately. Broodweaver probably would be a safe bet at least. If it does die, it makes a spider token. They spend Soren's effect just to bring back Westgate. We can destroy it again. Yeah.
You belong to me now.
So now we can pay 4. Take some damage from Cruel Celebrant. But now we can start building our board up. Agent's gonna get him a creature card. They still have 3 mana, potentially 4. Only they played a land, so we can go plus.
Time for a drink.
So we probably play Broodmother here next. Want to get rid of Soren before I play Spider Queen. See, doesn't really matter which one they do here. Not really worried about the 3 damage. Kind of wish that Meat Hook kept the gain life effect over the deal damage effect. I guess they can bring back Cruel Celebrant if they really wanted to.
Vampirism is a useful trait.
Forebear. Alright, so get rid of these 2 cards. Probably go for Snare Spinner. I can destroy their Dracula. see if we can get an attack in on Soren. Still can't. Well, I mean, I guess they can bring back Regent, but they'll have to get rid of their Soren to be able to do it. We can go Spider Queen next turn. Keep up safekeeping the Protector next turn too.
Embrace the bloodlust.
Now it's that cleric class I can bring back something too now I think about it.
Ah, you reek. I will cull the weak.
Just go wide here. Let's see if we can't kill Soren again. Yeah. Bloodcaster. Wanna bring back Westgate, I'm assuming. Or Cruel Celebrant. Yep. We'll need to try to draw a card next turn.
Come, I'll tell you a secret.
And let's go wide here, hope for the best. We do have 2 menace creatures, depending on how they chump block. Might be able to get a hit in. We still have plenty of blockers. See what they do here. Cool, so we can get rid of a couple other creatures. This also gets law. Sorry. Out of Soren's range.
Aren't I generous?
So cleric class can't bring back anything. Lord could still bring back anything really that they want to bring back. As far as they haven't brought back Cruel Celebrant yet, but I imagine they're going to do it this turn. Yeah. Surprise.
I require your body, not your soul.
So they got a creature card. 2, maybe. So like sacrifice for indestructible. Fortunately, we gotta block that. Well, this gets just 4. Maybe we just do snare spinner and heater cap. Alright.
Subservience will be rewarded.
Let's try to grab another spider. Something that can gain us life would be good. Adapt target creature, or something that lets us fight would also be good. We can go for the Reaper. Cast a creature spell, we can pay green. So I don't want them to shoot down Loft yet.
Go on, run! But
Boulder
we
Vein
will
might be
catch
the way
you.
we turn this around. Get draft with a Broodmother again. Pride Mate. That can get annoying. Forerunner. Search for a vampire. We still have 4 mana left. Guess Vito would probably be the one they're looking for. Be surprised if it's not. It's not Vito. Though we're just kind of still annoying.
The weak feed the strong.
Alright, they attack in. Let's see. I'd just go with Canopy Spider. Keep Reaver around. Make another spider here. Hatcher Spider would be good. Spider spawning would be good here too. Wait, no, that's not spiders on the field. Oh well. Still can do some stuff here.
My power is for annihilation.
You destroy a arcane signet if we want to. Cleric class actually might be better there. So you can gain a little bit more life too. Actually, let's mill some turns. Maybe we'll get some more creatures in our graveyard. And then we'll destroy cleric class. No creatures, but a lot of spells that would have been really useful.
Do what I demand.
Alright, so Lolf's probably gonna get sniped here. Could have also just made him mill over partition.
What a mess I've made.
Alright, so let's see how they attack here. So, Motor Vane's gonna get us some cards here. So, block here. You can kill Welcome Me Vampire. So, you like this. Oh yeah. Now they can gain life. Never mind, they don't have player class anymore. Alright, we'll make a token. There are some of these sorceries and whatnot that we don't really care about. Twin Silk Spider. Petition. Don't need land anymore. See if we can draw some kind of removal for partition. Does not look like we are going to. Because they just have to gain 3 life next turn. Yeah, I should have milled when I had the chance. Granted, they do have to attack you, and we'll lose a creature doing that. We'll gain a life from it, which can get us out of the uh-oh range. So they can still block this pretty effectively. Granted, we have plenty of spiders, so they can't block at all. Granted, if we kill anything they do, they gain life. I don't know. I think we'd be better off just chump blocking here. Lay out Panic Bystander. They still haven't brought back Cool Celebrant. They would have won like a long time ago.
I demand servitude.
I wonder if they're just prolonging the game just cause, which I don't mind. I like it when a match goes on for a while. Or that they're just not seeing the win. And if we get something, like if we get spider spawning going, that can be pretty nice. Which one of these when that enters? Okay, so we already used the other one. Okay, they're just attacking in with that. So actually solemn. Because if we killed Paladin, they would have pinged us with Bastion. More land, don't need about. Direction Tower, even worse. I don't think we're gonna win, but you never know. This is the kind of matches I like, you know. Low power. Nothing too crazy. Salt Formation. Play Phyrexian Tower. So still no attacks. Okay, yeah, I see something. So we could sacrifice the token before it deals the life link. We gain a life from that. Draw a card. Ooh, Crippling Fear. Probably go ahead and Arrow here. Swamp. Might be able to live one more turn. They gain 3 life here. Yeah, they're going to gain 3 life. Damn, dude. Would have been a good flip here. Yeah, because they just have to keep sacrificing. Well, now I kind of wish I kept that return to nature at the beginning of the game. So I'll just do this so it stops asking. See, if Meat Hook wasn't nerfed, we probably could have won too. Or, if anything, flipped it back in our favor. Because Meat Hook, they just had to nerf it for some reason.
My need for blood.
Maybe for standard, but I don't play standard anymore, I guess. Alright guys, so that's the deck. Like I said, it's nothing too crazy. I think I showed off about everything you can really do with the deck. Just about. Like, some things that didn't happen. Rot Widow could have helped us out in that last fight. Me milling over the partition when I had the chance would have helped too. Granted, they could have just brought it back with Soren, but it would have delayed it by another turn or two maybe. So maybe it could have squeaked by with a little bit extra life. Granted, they kind of had the win con in the end. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. 2 vampire tribal decks. Basically, I just want to show off the deck. I don't fully expect to win all the time, but I think this is still a fun deck to play. As you can see, it kind of did a lot better than I expected it to. Granted, I think that guy either didn't see the win con or just let us live. Either way, it was fun. But yeah, if you want to try the deck yourself, you know, like I said earlier, it's in the description. Any changes, you know, let me know. You know, if there's a way to make this deck better. You know, give us suggestions in the comments. It'd be pretty cool. But yeah, thanks for watching.